Hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jan and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. Today's video is just gonna be me playing with the Planet Spirit palette that Betty Jean did in collaboration with Oden's Eye. I decided to do a full video with this one. It's not gonna be super long, but I was really having a good time and I thought it deserved a moment. So we're gonna do my eyes, and then at the end of the video, I'll tell you everything else that's on my face. And I do a kind of PSA, I guess, at the end. So if you're interested in some crazy talk, stick around to the end and let me know what you think. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, this is a great time to do that. I upload several videos every week, and if you click on the little bell and choose all, YouTube will notify you when I upload a new one, and you can choose to watch it or not. No pressure. Either way, I appreciate hanging out with me. All right, I'm about to have a very naked face. Brace yourself. All right, we're gonna try out the Planet Spirit palette. This is the one with Oden's Eye and Betty Jean. This just looks fun. So I'm gonna play. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just going to, I think, eeny, meeny, miny, moe it, because I don't know. Let's go in with Sanctuary, which is like that kind of dark reddish pink. And we'll just whack that on and see where we end up. Should I be following Betty Jean on the YouTubes? I follow Lauren May Beauty, so, you know, I really like her channel. She's just super chill, down to earth. I don't really watch a lot of her perfume stuff because I am not a perfume kind of girl. And the other one is Makeup Just for Fun, who I also don't watch, but should I? These are the things I need to know. So if you have an opinion, you can let me know. I'm using 2 different eye bases as well. I'm still test driving eye bases and what I like best for what. So if these look a little bit different, that's why. Though I think they're pretty darn similar. Now if I could just get the shape the same on both eyes, that would be a neat trick, huh? All right, we can perfect it later. And by perfect, I mean fake it till it looks good enough. I think I'll go in with this one. That seems like a good choice. That's called Rescue. Now I'm just gonna put in here and blend out the edge. Oh, that's pretty. It just looks like a lighter version of what I already put on my eye. So that's a good, like, blending out shade for that. Based on this palette, I would assume that Betty Jean does colorful makeup. Is that a correct assumption? I do try to watch a lot of different channels on YouTube because I want to learn things. I want to know more things. I don't know if I talked about this already or not, but I watch a lot of different channels. I follow I Am Jamila, Shawnee, of course, Erica Conger, Lauren May Beauty. I also am subscribed to Dion Loves Makeup and Kathleen Lights. Who else? Angie, of course, Angelica Nyquist. There's a bunch of people, and I try to go all ages and, you know, all kinds of makeup preferences, because you can learn a lot by things that you don't. You can learn a lot from someone who is completely different than you, and I really think that that's pretty fun, just like in general, but also in makeup. All right, this is a pink look. I wonder if we can get a little more depth out of it if I add this purple onto the outer corner. I'm gonna take a smaller brush. This is my Refer 14, and I'm gonna go into that purple shade called Pride and just see if these layer. They do, but not in like a depth kind of way. But you know what I'm wondering? If we go with the purple shimmer on this brush, and then back over it with the pink, or the red rather, the darker of the two pinks, if that will give us a bit more depth. All right, back into Sanctuary on the first brush. Yeah, that definitely gave us some depth. Very cool. I really want to know what this Animalia, probably said it wrong, shade looks like on the lid. So I think I'm gonna use that on the center of my lid. I'm gonna use my Singe EO1, big shocker there. And we'll go with it dry just to see what it's like at first. Also, this brush really has a very nice effect on shimmer shades. Boy, howdy. I find myself not even wetting a lot of them lately. But let's wet this one just for fun and to see if it amps it up. It should. Wetting a shimmer shade almost always amps it up. Oh yeah, look at that. That is really pretty. Okay, I like that a lot. I was hesitant to use it because what if it disappointed me? It looked like it would be such a cool eyeshadow. I didn't want to be disappointed by it. I'm glad I decided to use it. Yay, yay, yay. That's very cool. And I don't have anything like it in my makeup stash. It's a very different color for me. So that's exciting. Look at that. Ooh. I think for the inner corner, we're gonna use the shade Fauna. It's a light multi-chrome. Looks like it's pink and green and maybe some blue. You know me and describing multi-chromes. Not at all good at it. So we'll try that without wetting it. And now we'll wet it. Just going to boop over those two shimmer shades for a nice blend. That's pretty cute. I think that looks pretty darn fun. I'm gonna go off camera and tweak the blend in the edges and all of that, throw on a face, and then I'll come back and show you the final look. I like this a lot. I'm so glad I'm not disappointed. All right, I'm back and that's the look done and dusted. Let me zoom you in for an up close at the eyes. All right, I'm gonna zoom you out and tell you what I did to finish off this look, what's on my face, and I was having some thoughts, so maybe you're interested. So all I did off camera is I used a bit of this green shade right here called Kingdom for my lower lash line. I've been really enjoying like bright, colorful makeup looks, and I was gonna go pink and keep it monochromatic, but I think the green just gives it a little bit of something else. I don't know, I definitely kind of like it. And I went in with an LA Girl like mint green eyeliner on my waterline. I didn't have the right tone of green, sadly, but this is the best I could do, and it's what I did. My foundation is the MAC Radiance Face and Body with a bit of the Danessa Myricks Color Fix Nude in shade 3. My powder is the Too Faced powder. My bronzer is this L'Oreal bronzer. Gosh, I love it so much, in 350 medium. My blush is the Unearthly Surrender palette, and I went in with the center shade called Romantic. I just thought that would look really pretty with the eyeshadow. For my highlight, I went in with the You Glow Girl Baked Highlighter in Crimson Gleam. Crimson Glebe. Why is that so hard to say? As my highlight. It's pink and it's really cute, so I used it on all the spots. Cupid's bow, inner corners, cheeks, and brow bone, tip of the nose, all the things. And my lip is a combination of 3 things. I went in with my Sephora lip liner. Pardon my French is the color. And then my Live Glam lipstick, and this is in the shade Cupid. This is one of my favorite lipsticks. It was one of the only ones I had in my collection that were metallic, but now the metallic lips are coming back. I'm excited. And then I went in again with the Menagerie Moonlit Metals liquid topper, and this is in the shade Hummingbird. So that's what's on like the center of my lip to give it that kind of extra metallic boost. I'm really glad I tried this palette. I wasn't going to because, I mean, I was going to, obviously. I bought it and I wanted to play with it. But I wasn't going to go into that one shade called Animalia. That like reddish orangey shade, because I was afraid it would be disappointing, but it wasn't. I like it so much. And I was thinking about it, and I think it is similar-ish to one of the shades in the Nomad Romeo and Juliet palette. I think it was the shade Comedy. I'm gonna have to double check. If I'm wrong, I'll put it in the description box. But I really like this. The pigmentation is excellent. The blendability is excellent. The colors go together wonderfully. The shimmers did not disappoint me. I'm really happy that I played with this. So let me know in the comment section if you picked this up, or if you were just like, nah, not really. Are you reconsidering it now after seeing it in action? Let me know. I really enjoy chatting with you in the comment section. So the other thing I wanted to say, I had to go use the potty while I was off camera. And you know, that's when like all the really good things come to you. You remember questions you're gonna ask somebody, all the things. I wanted to mention PMDD, it's premenstrual dysphoric disorder. I was diagnosed with it after a long summer, and I kept feeling really angry out of nowhere, literally like a switch has been flipped. And I found myself screaming at Jackson. That is not something I do. I rarely get mad. I never get mad enough to yell. So my doctor put me on Prozac 13 days of the month from day 15 to day 28. And it has made an enormous difference. Like, wow. Except for this past weekend. I didn't realize how close it was to the time to start the Prozac, and Cat got out. And I found myself screaming at Mike, like just losing my crap all over him, over Cat getting out. He's not supposed to go out, and he gets ticks, and he gets dirty, and I don't want him in my bed getting it all yucky. But I definitely overreacted. And then a couple of days ago, I apologized to Mike and explained that I was closer to the Prozac days than I thought, and I'm on it now. And he said that he was surprised. He'd never seen me react that way to anything. So I wanted to say, if it feels like you have just extreme PMS or you're really moody, maybe talk to your doctor, because who'd have thought 13 days of Prozac would make a huge difference? I don't suffer from any real like emotional stuff. I'm pretty healthy in that sense. Maybe the muscular dystrophy is enough, and Karma thought, let's just, you know, cut her some slack here. I don't know. But it is, the PMDD is serious, and I don't hear anyone talking about it. And it is treatable. Like, you don't have to be that angry and like losing your cool. So I just wanted to mention that real quick since I'm in it and feeling better. We're on day like 5 of the Prozac, so things are much better. So that's it. That's all I want to yammer about. I hope that you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Either way, I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Be good, and remember to be kind to you.